The company was founded in 1955. The basic equipment that the company designed at that time was to replace septic tanks with advanced technology to treat the water using a smaller system and to allow the water to be discharged. It's biological wastewater treatment, so anything that comes from either the sinks or the sanitary systems in a home or in a building, the water enters into the system, into a tank, where the solids are digested by aerobic bacteria, and part of our system is designed to inject air that promotes the growth of that aerobic bacteria. The resulting water that's discharged is clean and odorless. We have about 30 employees. All of our manufacturing is done in our Cleveland, Ohio location. The business is, in the U.S., highly dependent on residential construction, so during the last several years, of course, the housing industry has struggled, which would be putting it mildly. The founder, David McLaren, was certainly an innovator, and he was also very interested in expanding the technology internationally, obtained a series of patents in several countries over the years. In general, what we found was the most significant challenge was servicing our international distributors. Developing countries may be focused on environmental sustainability, even to a greater extent than we are here in the U.S. because of the scarcity of water. But they may not necessarily understand the benefit of regulation or the type of equipment that's available. We've used the U.S. Commercial Service quite extensively. They have a wonderful service called the Gold Key. And because our business relies on increasing the number of distributors, we look for partners in developing countries who will act as distributors and who are technically capable, either because they're currently in the water purification business or because they're in the construction business. And we have been very successful in using Gold Key and also the advice of the U.S. Commercial Service.